And we're back. This time, what?
Go ahead.
This time we're gonna do 3 people. We're gonna share Blue Lady.
Yeah.
Cat ears.
Yeah. I was gonna say something and it's just gone. Completely gone already.
Churning.
I don't think it ever says churning once.
I think it does on the second one.
Okay. It's okay. Blue Lady is first, so if you want to do her first, I'll do second.
Oh, we're just gonna pick a day. Like, totally.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send her to the hospital. Clean up. I spend the week steeling my mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. I gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking.
What a curse.
All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. The doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. I'm gonna sing with him. Start trying to sing along with his voice. I do. It's me.
I don't think your charm is high enough for that.
I try to sing along with him, but just can't hit the right notes. The sound gets progressively sadder and sadder. Starts driving you slightly mad. You lose 1 mind. Well, she's fucked.
Well, I'm gonna give up on that one.
Hey, it's my turn again. I'm gonna go to the woods.
You gotta be. So,
And chop wood.
stay away from vampires this time.
I'm just not gonna fight crime.
For crimes.
I spend the week cutting down trees for the village. I gain 2 physique and earn myself 1 wealth. One day I hear a howl nearby, followed by the rustling of leaves. Whatever.
Your physique's pretty high.
That doesn't matter either way. I raise my weapon, ready to fight whatever it is out there. The blur leaps onto you from the bushes and knocks your weapon from your hands. My weapon. My hands. The beast slashes open my chest. I black out. When I come to, my whole body feels warm, and the gash in my chest has disappeared. I lost 3 magic. I gained 3 physique.
You're the unluckiest man of all time.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to go to the alchemy tower and brew potions. I spend a week experimenting with different potion brews. I gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day I hear the cries for help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, I see that the alchemists have accidentally created an ooze monster. How do I dispatch the ooze? Punch it into submission or blast it with magic? Well, I'm gonna go with magic, I guess.
Better than your finesse.
I pulverize the ooze into a puddle with an array of magical spells. The alchemists all cheer. I gain 1 charm. I don't see any churning in there. It came last time.
I swear to God, at some point it describes the storm or the Yawhg as a churning thing.
Maybe. Okay, let's see. What did she cleaned the first time and basically gained nothing from it.
Made someone sad.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. She is gonna go to the palace, and she's gonna dance.
So attend a ball?
Yeah. Spend the week attending fancy gatherings. I gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, the court jester approaches me. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. Sure. Might as well. I spend the day with the jester practicing my juggling technique. I improve dramatically. I gain 2 finesse. I gain another 2 finesse.
Jeez.
I happily pay the jester for her services. I lose 1 wealth. That was pretty dope. So what are you gonna do? You gonna...
Shit.
You can't get out of here. What did you want to do?
Not burn down the woods.
Well, don't like that. It's only the second day. It might not happen on the... How'd you do that?
Shift is B.
Oh. Cool. We can become a vampire and a werewolf.
I spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. I gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 fitness. Over the course of the week, I noticed that I've been slowly growing hair all over my body. I've also noticed that getting significantly stronger. I gain 3 physique. My ability to control the supernatural is fading, however. Either through magic. One day, I feel searing pain course through my body, and it contorts my will. Contorts against my will. Fur erupts from everywhere, and your teeth turn jagged and sharp. Sounds like puberty.
Oh.
Puberty. I can hear the screaming of those around me, but all I can think of is how hungry I am. I are. The next few hours are a blur. I wake up the next day, my bed naked, covered in blood. I don't know who it is. Back normal now. I feel like whatever all that it's all out of my system now.
You're just really unlucky with those. What did she do? Magic. Oh, okay, back to the alchemy towers.
Excuse me, it's my turn with Blue Lady.
This is Red Lady?
Oh.
So you should watch your effing
I just
tone.
saw the palace was blue, so I assumed. Alchemy Tower?
Yeah. More potions. Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. I gain 2 magic in my mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party.
Catnip party.
One alchemist waves his hands and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you and see what you can come up with, and me. Let's go with a complex trick. With a snap of my fingers, I bring a chair to life. I sit atop it and ride around the room. The whole room. Doesn't say that, but I want to say that.
That is you.
Everybody else is quite impressed. I gain 2 charm. Why do I keep getting charm?
Because you're so gosh darn cute.
Blue Lady. Okay, now it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn with Blue Lady.
Don't be sassed with me. Don't you go to the alchemy tower.
What did she just do?
She would dance at the palace and learned how to finesse like a master.
I think she's gonna drink with the best of them. I spend the entire week getting wasted. I gain 2 charm and 1 physique. Why 1 physique? Shouldn't I lose a physique for drinking?
Ooh.
One day, a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum.
I don't have any money.
No thanks.
Should have worked instead of drank.
The rest of the day, I watch the fortune teller from afar. She showers each of the customers with promises of wealth and love. I feel like skipping out was a good choice.
Huh.
I gain 1 mind.
There you go. Oh, look, the slums are broken.
Eh. Chop wood. Spend the week cutting down trees for the village. Gain 2 physique and earn myself 1 wealth. One day I hear hundreds of footsteps rumbling through the forest in my direction. It's an orc raiding party. What do you do?
Oh, kill them
I
all.
want to fight them. My charm's bad. Well, I guess I'll hide. I jump into a nearby ditch. Unfortunately, my bright clothing signals me to their presence and they capture me. In my holding cell, I contemplate the weight of my own mortality. I lose 1 mind. The next morning, the orcs are all gone and my cell is unlocked. What happened?
There's a lot of what happened in this game. Let's see. What's in... You know how to back out now?
Yeah.
What's in the arena? Compete and bet. Let's go to the alchemy tower one more time. Let's brew a potion. Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. I gain 2 magic in 1 mind. One day I hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When I look over to see what he's done, I see a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I've figured out the antidote to death!" the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. Ooh. Praise the alchemist's accomplishments. "That's amazing," I say, slightly discomforted by the ferret's presence. I didn't hurt the alchemist's feelings. I gained 1 charm. I'm the nicest.
Then the world was a churning fury. Chaos, screaming, the sounds of all we knew being pulled and churned.
Now it's my turn? What requires finesse? Let's go to... Oh, I can't go to the slums. Go to the hospital. And tend to patients. I spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. I gained 2 mind and earned 1 wealth. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers. Leeches start flooding into the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as leeches slither towards them. Somebody do something! Yells one of the doctors. Use myself as bait. I start taunting the leeches to lead them back into their containers. With great skill, I manage to avoid the leeches' fangs. I then lure them all into their containers. Quick thinking! I gain 1 mind. She's just doing real well.
Well, aside from the crushing depression from the first
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Hopefully that's going to be the one that defines your story in the end.
Well,
Just wait.
Because of that, she went and drank.
Continuing story, I like it.
Job 1. I spend the week cutting down trees for the village. I get 2 physique and earn myself 1 wealth. One day during my forest excursions, I stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first I jump backwards in shock, but then I start to hear them conversing with one another. They call me over. Excuse me, sir. One of them says in a high-pitched voice, "Do you think you might be able to help us out with something?" You see, I'm not doing that anymore. You see, we're trying to elect our new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Seedpaw the Vengeful and Blightooth the Wise, says the rat. Seedpaw steps forward.
There's a lot of reading in this one.
If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader. One who isn't afraid to take a fight to the enemy, proclaims Seedpaw. Blightooth steps up. If you vote for me, good sir, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blightooth. Which rat do I choose? Blightooth. He sounded dope. Half of the rats roar with a tiny applause. Seedpaw bows his head and walks back into the mass of rats. Blightooth climbs up on my shoulder and whispers ancient secrets in my ear. And as thanks. Gain 1 mind and 1 magic. That's too bad.
Now you have 1 magic. Is there anything else to use magic on in this game aside from the alchemy tower?
There are things.
There are things.
There's an arena quest line that you need magic to use a magic item or weapon or something.
That's too late for that. Let's go to the palace and do paperwork. I spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. I'm paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day I decide to lean up against a wall just to take a break. Oh, interesting. It rotates as I apply pressure, and I stumble down a set of stairs. I enter a large, dusty room filled with barrels. I found the king's famous wine cellar. I will keep quiet about what I saw. Just knowing I have a secret to hide is so exciting. I gain 1 charm and 1 mind.
Churn.
Yep, turn. You're blue lady this time.
I am?
Yep.
What did she do last?
She just led leeches away from people.
I think she's doing good work at the hospital.
Yeah.
I spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. I gain 1 mind I gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody has ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks to me and rudely asks for a glass of water. I think she's okay about it. You bring him a small glass of water to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at me. I manage to quickly duck underneath the stream of water. I scold the obviously insane man for spitting at me. The scolding is good practice for social interaction. I gain 1 charm.
She's the best.
She looks really sad. I'm gonna hunt.
Yeah, you got 18 physique. Take down a fucking boar with your bare hands.
My bear. I spend the week hunting defenseless critters.
Aw.
I gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One night, through the trees, I spot a small group of cloaked figures, all standing in a circle. They're chanting in unison. Almighty Lord of the Night, Master of Beasts, bringer of pain and derision. One of them runs out from the darkness towards the rest of the group. Sorry, everyone, I was reading this calendar wrong, he says. We were supposed to summon the demon yesterday. Now we have to wait all year to try again. There's a collective sigh as the group disperses. I learned a bit about demon summoning.
So casual.
I gain 1 mind and 1 magic.
Well, go to the arena.
Arena.
No. The arena.
Arena.
Compete in fight. I spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. I gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One night, on my way home, I spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Pick it up! Upon picking up the blade, everything goes black. Awesome. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a dimly lit room with a hooded man in front of me. Hello, he says. No, I can't do that. You have been chosen to be the newest member of the Silent Daggers. You do not have any choice in the matter. That dagger is now your life. You will do as it commands. God damn it. In return, it will keep you safe. Suddenly, I'm lying in my bed at home. Examining the dagger, I notice the blade's no longer rusted. Also engraved into the hilt is the image of a headless raven. I don't get anything for that, except the dagger.
The churn. It's almost here.
Churning.
Your day.
Ah, yes. She can be a doctor one more time. Tend to the patients. I spend the week diagnosing and tending the sick. I gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day I hear a spooky sound echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realize that she is freaking everyone out. I decided to do something about it. Talk to the ghost. I approach the spirit and try to explain to her the effect she's having on the sick. She seems to understand what I'm telling her and apologizes for bothering everybody. She walks through the wall and is never seen again. A doctor tosses me a sack of coins as a way of saying thanks. I gain 2 wealth.
She's just good at what she does, I guess.
Do what you know.
Yeah, like, go chop wood. Spend the week cutting down trees for the village. I gain 2 physique and earn myself 1 wealth. One day I stumble upon a dryad picking flowers in a field. Upon noticing me, she runs up to you excitedly. Excuse me, sir, would you care to dance? She asks. I've been waiting to dance for so long, but nobody else has been around to dance with. She sighs.
You gotta dance this time.
I don't have any finesse. She giggles and takes me by the hand. She starts humming out a song, and then 2 of you dance. Yeah, I guess.
2 of us.
2 of us dance together in the middle of the forest. I accidentally step on her toes several times while dancing. After the 3rd time, she stops me. She thanks me for the dance and limps off into the night. I practice dancing a little. I gain 1 finesse.
Let's go back to the arena. And fight. No. I spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. I gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. Over the course of the week, every time I'd ever be in danger of losing a fight, my dagger would appear in my hand. I would cut the opposing fighter in 2, and they would dissolve into ash. Every time, I'd feel as if I'd absorbed some of their power. I gained 2 physique and 1 finesse. Nobody would ever seem to acknowledge that I even killed my opponent. While wandering around the halls between matches, I spot my former lover, Kelly.
Kelly.
An awkward exchange happens in which I want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. I say an awkward goodbye and they walk off holding hands. How do I feel? Extremely jealous. I become extremely grumpy for the rest of the week. I lose 1 charm. While I'm no fun to be around, I channel my rage into working out. I gain 2 physique.
The storm arrives in the... Watch the last episode. It's...
Lots of churning.
We did it.
Okay, she's got to be a doctor. Because she's been doctoring.
Finesse and charm.
And mind.
And mind, wow. Yeah. I take it upon myself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. I'm able to fix up most of my patients in no time at all. This means there are more people to help with rebuilding the town. This helps the survival effort considerably. Builder. What about smelter?
I don't know what a smelter would require. Probably strength and something.
I take it upon myself to help rebuild the town by hand. I rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly.
Man, I really didn't focus on anything. I'll be a smelter, I guess. That might be good. I volunteer to smelt. Oh, that's not good. Coins? Is that what that is? Oh. Oops. I volunteer to smelt my now useless coins into building materials. I don't have much in the way of coin, but what little I do have, I melt down. The small amounts of metal I provide are enough to make a few tools and maybe a door hinge or two. This helps the survival effort a little. Well, now we know what that is. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end... struggled again. Lots of struggling and churning, and if it ever comes back, we might be ready for it. Dang it.
It's a little bit rebuilt.
Yeah, I guess we know what the smelter is now.
It's not the best ending, but it's middling.
I thought there was like a rich person ending that was for money. The Yawhg changed me, probably for the better. Yeah, there we go. With the town rebuilt, we eventually decided to retake our role as a doctor in the hospital. There we made friends with another doctor.
Oh.
The two of us decide to do everything together. We're inseparable. Eventually we decide to get an apartment and live with each other. Then our friend gets married and everything changes. Oof. Their spouse has to move away to a new town and our friend follows. We try to keep in touch by mail, but the letters start to come less and less frequently. We try to fraternize with the other doctors. Well, if they're all nice people, nothing can compare. Jeez, and that was depressing for all the good we did.
This game leaves you with a hollow spot in your heart.
Yeah, it knows.
With the town being rebuilt, I don my costume once more, eager to fight crime. What?
You did it once. When you killed everyone in the slums.
Yeah, because fuck the slums, I guess. In an odd twist of events, the Yawhg appears to have brought everyone closer together. I can't seem to find even a trace of criminal activity in the town. I travel to new lands in search of crime that must be punished.
Way to go, Rick Grimes.
But I was a tree man.
While the town is being rebuilt, I decided to become a full-time arena warrior. Nice. I slowly rise the rank, knocking out scores of fighters. The magical dagger, and everyone cheats. Even ones as great as Jean the Beautiful. He's dead. Before long, I become the arena champion. I travel across the world fighting the very best of the best. Tales are sung far and wide of my mighty feats of strength. Dope! Worst ending, best ending.
Best ending.
Worst job.
Worst job. Well,
I hope you guys enjoyed that. Pretty fun playing through these. There's a lot of stuff to get through. There's plenty of storylines we haven't found. You know, everyone's got to go through 2 or 3 times and find some special stuff, but we enjoy going through it. If you guys liked it, hit the like button. Other things before we do another episode.
high five. Do you want to do another one or no?
We do one more. You want to do it in the same recording?
If it's still going.
I hope so. Do you want to do handsome man instead of lady?